silence of the cells, a prayer began to rise. Old walls of ego falling under whiter skies. A hand of light was shaping what no mind had known before. And on earth the supramental touched the hidden shore. A power slept inside the body, dense and still and bright. Serenity stood up against the forged and fearful night. Matter learned its secret, it was not born to fall. A seed of living deathlessness was waiting in us all. Then came the turning inward, the room became the sea. A ship of golden future showed what man could one day be. No rigid form could enter there, no prison of the small. Only boundless plastic vastness could answer to the call. Again and again, not for one body only, not for one soul's release, but to awaken earthly matter, the law of deathless peace. Deep below the waking mind, old shadows held their ground. Roots of pain and ancient sickness moved without a sound. Yet the old seers still were calling through the centuries' roar. Not escape, but immortality knocking at the door. Helpless clay remembered power, chains began to break. Cells grew thirsty for a peace no darkness here could shake. Habit fought for ages in the corners of the frame, but a luminous will kept burning like a sacrificial flame. Truth became a vibration in the rough and earthly base. Near the sleep of the inconscient, matter faced its face. Body learned the only secret, simple, still and true. Join the pulse of dust and flesh to the one eternal you. Again and again, not for one body only, not for one soul's release, but to awaken earthly matter, the law of deathless peace. Then the cells learned surrender to a speed too vast to bear, held like earth in Durga's vast and protecting arms of care. Every form of life stood naked, every choice a sign. Every breath became a question, abyss or the divine. There came a change of government no human king could claim. The Supreme took up the movements, every act and frame. cells turned inward to their center, to a sun behind the skin. Truth or abyss rang out softly in the battle deep within. Transformation quickened, stripped the old machine away. No more ruled by mind and vital in the worn-out human way. Then the body saw death plainly, without mask, without deceit. It was only defeat accepted where surrender was incontinent. A greater consciousness descended, practical and near, teaching every stubborn corner what had to disappear. Human morals blew like ashes, the separate self grew thin, and the body laughed at personhood as a dream it had lived in. Nothing for the ego, nothing for the name, only a field of offering, only a widening flame. Nothing for possession, nothing set apart, only the one unfolding in the atoms of the heart. Then the body knew its nothingness and lost its narrow wall. Exclusivism faded in a truth embracing all. Subtle light moved near, touched the flesh with another birth, and a new and quiet body cast its shadow on the earth. Eyes and ears fell backward, another seeing came. Identity by consciousness replaced the outer frame. The cure of all disorder shone simple in the whole. Let the cells remember fully they are expressions of the soul.